Over 4 lessons, Year 2 students will develop knowledge of computational thinking and sequencing through an engaging unit entitled Robot Rock. Because it is important to develop content knowledge before embarking on exploration of technologies, the first lesson will consist of dancing. As a class, students will watch, learn, and notate a simple line dancing sequence, using the same symbols used to program the bebots. The next lesson, they will explore the technologies with their teacher's guidance, learning the basics of programming and sequencing with bebots. In the third lesson, small groups will begin to develop their own line dancing sequence, following the guidelines on the assessment task sheet. The final lesson is a culmination of the new knowledge and experience, where groups perform their dances and teach their peers in order to perform each sequence as a group. Here is an example of a bebot sequence.
Once a jolly swagman camped by a billabong under the shade of a coolabah tree, and he sang as he watched and waited till his billy boiled. You come along, sing Matilda with me.
The unit will enhance students' knowledge of coding by first knowing how to program the bebots and then to perform a line dance with the bebots. As the students are exploring how the bebots are programmed, they are learning that certain inputs have corresponding outputs. What is programmed into the bebot is then processed, and then an outcome is seen. Computational thinking is enhanced by students learning what an algorithm is before using the bebots. The students will have to create a line dance from an algorithm that they have created for the bebots. The students are required to solve problems when they are learning how the bebots move and working out how many steps to take to be in sync with the bebots each movement that they make.
The planned lesson activity also connects to numeracy and literacy. It connects to numeracy as it aids students to learn about position and direction as they plan their dance moves. Students will be taught to use mathematical vocabulary to describe position, direction, and movement. This would include the movements in a straight line and distinguishing between rotations through turns. For example, right angles for quarter, half and quarter turns. Students will also be developing fluency and confidence with numbers and calculations by narrating number sequences repetitively. This activity also incorporated literacy by getting students to identify, reproduce, and experiment with rhythmic sound and word patterns in poems and songs. Students will sing the songs while they're doing the line dance. Students will be recognizing the expressions of politeness while working in groups, and students will notice the differences and similarities between giving a presentation and talking to their peers.
Robot Rock contains achievement standards found in curriculum areas dance, music, and HPE, allowing students to have the opportunities to enhance their knowledge of coding and computational thinking through play. When students create a sequence of dance moves and instruct their bebots to imitate those moves, they develop their motor skills when practicing these dance sequences. They demonstrate their abilities to collaborate with their group members when they produce a sequence of dance steps that match the rhythm of the song they have chosen. Students develop awareness of their surrounding dance space and respect the space of their peers when they move to the sound of their chosen music to convey fluid motions along to the beat. They develop their ability to problem solve as they interpret the dance moves they create into a sequence of commands when programming their bebot. This is evident as students interact with one another as well as the bebots by exploring its system to program it, as they interpret their sequence of dance steps that they've created as a group. Robot Rock enables students to develop an awareness of how to move their body and understand movement to design solutions in a creative manner as they have fun line dancing.